Hello, Bengals. Welcome to the Purr Podcast with Laini and McKinley. It is September
17th?
18th, actually. And we will be talking about the hosts.
Ourselves.
Yeah. So I'm Laini.
And I'm McKinley.
Laini, am a features editor. I write, and now I'm working on this podcast.
Yeah, and I'm McKinley, and I do I'm the sports features editor, but mainly right now I've also been the social media manager. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So what's your favorite story that you've ever written?
So there's two. So my freshman year, I wrote an article on my sensei, Austin Arnett, who's an MMA fighter. And it was one of my best interviews, I think, and it's when I realized I liked interviews. And then last year, more recently, I wrote a review of Lucky Stiff, the senior play for last year. And I just think it was really well written. Like, I wrote it in a short amount of time, but I think I did it really well. And so I'm really proud of that. And so what about you? What do you think you did good?
So I think it was my freshman year. Yeah, it would have been my freshman year because...
Yeah, you just came back to the Purr this year.
Yeah, sorry. But I wrote a story where I did a review of Jurassic World Dominion, the newest movie in the Jurassic World franchise. I thought it was fun because I just got to absolutely trash it because it was a really bad movie. So
Is that the one with Chris Pratt?
They all have Chris Pratt.
Oh.
But, like, the newest one was, like,
the
really
love
bad.
of my life, Chris Pratt.
No, seriously. No, it was, like, so bad, so I got to trash it, and I thought that was really fun.
Yes, I love trashing things.
Mm-hmm. So, in case you guys did not know, the Bengals Purr, to be specific, is the newspaper here at Lewiston High School.
Yeah, we write stuff just about student life, but also things going around in the valley, and we also really love to do our satire and entertainment reviews. We have some of the best satires ever. Last year we had some running jokes about the Queen that Declan Catrice did. Is that how you say his last name?
Yeah.
I always forget. And so, yeah, he was so funny, but he's gone this year. But now we have a lot of new kids. We have a lot of new blood.
Yeah. If you are curious about any of these stories, you can visit thebengalspurr.com.
Yeah. Read our favorite stories, like we mentioned. They're some of our best works. You'll get to know us a little better.
Yeah.
More things to get us to know. Help.
Talk about what the podcast is relating to.
Oh, yeah. So the podcast, this thing you're listening to right now, what are we relating to? The student life.
No, okay, so...
You should do it. I know what I'm here for, right? I know what I'm doing. I've been on the Purr for 2 years. I should know this.
I'm going to have to cut all this.
No, this is good stuff.
The Purr Podcast is something that we have created in order to get more traction and, like, recognition for the Purr.
Student engagement. And
yeah.
It's kind of like, think of a news broadcast, but it's fun.
Yeah, we're mostly going to yap, I
but,
think.
like, what kids want to listen to the weather? We're just going to talk about our favorite things, stuff going around school. Yeah. Like if we went like the Battle of the Bridges game, we could talk about how we literally destroyed them so much. I remember
that was so bad.
I was literally standing there watching. I know nothing about football.
Me neither.
And so I'm watching, and in like the first 21 seconds, they do the kickoff. He grabs the ball, runs all the way down. I was like, I turned to my sister. I'm like, was that supposed to happen? Is that how the game's played? Aren't they supposed to tackle him? I'm like, I don't know much about this sport, but that wasn't what was supposed to happen, you know?
Yeah.
But,
all right.
Okay.
So what's
topic.
your favorite show and your favorite movie?
Okay. So this is gonna sound really millennial of me, but I really like The Office and Brooklyn Nine-Nine just because I think they're really funny, but also like they're able to build the characters in the funniness. I think. Yeah. I don't know. And honestly, I want to get into watching more shows because my sister watches a lot of shows, and I feel like I'm not up to pop culture on that topic. But one of my favorite movies is Twilight, because it is so dumb it's funny. And we actually have an idea for Twilight on the podcast.
Yeah, stay tuned for that.
Yeah, we're going to do something. Okay, so what about you? What do you like?
Okay, I really like, my taste is kind of all over the place. I really like shows like Supernatural and Jujutsu Kaisen. And I do have to say that my favorite movie is probably the animated Spider-Man movies, like the Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse.
Yes, that's so good. Okay,
yeah.
Those are actually so good. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What is Grant doing right now? Our like sound guy, our like tech guy is just wearing the
he's
Bengal
wearing
hat
Joe
mask.
Bengal's severed head.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, he's looking at us. Hi, Grant. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
If you ever wonder who's behind Joe Bengal,
It's
No,
not Grant.
It's not Grant. Oh my gosh! We were just attacked.
Okay.
Anywho, carry on.
Okay, what about books now?
No, we're okay. Books. I read a ton, and so
Me
it's
too.
really hard for me to come up with my favorite stuff. My favorite author, actually, there's a lot, but Ruta Stepetys is one of my favorite. She is a historical fiction writer, and I probably honestly started reading her books when I was a little too young because they're like realistic to
Yeah.
war and stuff. And I remember doing a book project on them in like 4th grade, and it was like a little dark, and everyone was like, the Holocaust isn't as fun as I thought it was. Because I feel like, no, like, just
As
like,
fun
what-
as you
no,
thought
but like
it was.
everyone when they're little is like, everyone when they're little, they watch like, they read the Holocaust books or the World War II books.
Yeah.
And they're like, I want to go to war, like, it's so fun. And then they're like, that wasn't cute and fun.
Yeah.
And that's my problem with guys who really are obsessed with war. I'm like, yeah, it's not fun. I don't
It
know what you're
isn't,
talking
no.
about. But it was very realistic, and she's really good, and she actually, like, does a ton of research. She's actually kind of a journalist in that way.
Oh.
And so she actually does a lot of research, and it's very true and realistic. And maybe 4th graders weren't ready for that, but I certainly was, and I love her stuff, and I have all her books.
Well, I am on the opposite side. I had to pick 2 favorite authors because I can't pick between them, and they are both fiction writers. I like Holly Jackson and Leigh Bardugo. So, Holly Jackson wrote the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series, and she's very, like, crime and murder and solving it. And then Leigh Bardugo is, like, fantasy. My favorite books are actually by Leigh Bardugo. So it's a duology that stems off of a series called Six of Crows. A series called Shadow and Bone. My favorites are Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. They were really good books. Like, they were sad. I cried. But yeah, I loved them, even though I sobbed real tears.
Yeah. I do like read a lot of fantasy. I've gotten more into it. I have read every Sarah J. Maas book. I actually love Crescent City so much because it's a really cool setting. But you know one
Yeah.
book I didn't like?
What?
And this might be controversial. I did not like The Cruel Prince.
I never read that one.
It was, I don't know, man. It just was not, I think everyone hyped it up too much. And
Yeah.
honestly, maybe I should write an opinion piece on this, guys. But everyone hyped it up way too much. And I was like, girl. And then, like, I don't know. She didn't do anything with the fantasy world. Like, there were so many cool creatures and, like, stuff she came up with and then just didn't use them.
Yeah.
Did not expand the world at all. Zero world building. I was like, I did not care about Carden either. Like, the main love interest, I was like, he literally rips off someone's wings. And, like, the first time you meet him, and then it's like, oh, but he was abused as a kid, so it's fine.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, both Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom are definitely more, like, dark fantasy. Like, it's not what you picture with, like, dragons and castles. I mean, there is castles, but it's not like that.
I feel like we should do a whole episode on book talk.
Yes, absolutely.
Because I think we could talk about how book talk has ruined reading.
Yeah, book talk as in Talk instead of TOK. Book
Yeah.
talk.
Book talk. Okay. Our last thing. Pet peeves.
Oh, my lord, I can talk about these all day.
What's your biggest pet peeve?
I have, like, 3 that are really bad. When people steal my ideas, I get so upset. Like, I wrote a book one time, and it was about a cat, and my little brother comes home from school the other day with a book. The cat is by the same exact name, does the same exact thing.
He wrote it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He stole it from me. Just
Plagiarism.
completely.
We don't
Plagiarism.
We don't plagiarize at the Bengals Purr, okay?
Yeah.
We do our own research. We write our own things. So you came up with the Warrior Cat series is what I'm hearing.
I did not write the Warrior Cat series,
Oh, you
contrary to popular belief.
Contrary.
Sorry.
Fake news. She did not write Warrior Cats.
Yeah. I also absolutely hate slow walkers, like people that don't know how to walk in the hallway, and bad drivers.
I almost got hit by an adult in the school parking lot.
No, seriously,
Sometimes I think
me
adults
too.
are worse drivers.
Yeah.
Controversial opinion. I have one pet peeve, and it is so bad. I'm salivating now, like, thinking about it.
Salivating.
Shh. That's not what I meant. But I'm like, I hate people who smack. Or, like
Yeah.
wet ASMR. Like, where they're like, I don't want to even do it in the mic.
Do it. ASMR segment. Trigger warning.
Like that. Like
Yeah.
that wet slurpiness. I hate, like, mukbangs or mukbangs. What? I can't say that. Mukbangs. Just because I literally don't get it. And it's, like, weird. And it, like, I don't know. It makes my skin crawl. It's gross. I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate when, like, my sister eats, or, like, anyone, not even just my sister, like, my family, friends, anybody, like, will, like, chew, like, something next to me, and I can hear their saliva smacking. It does not matter if your mouth is closed. I don't know. Sometimes when I have supersonic hearing and I pick up on it, and I'm like, I hear you smacking. Stop salivating right now. Stop it. Stop.
I hate that word.
Why? You want to unpack that? You want to unpack your name for
it's just an
salivating?
icky word.
Salivating. What would you like to call it?
Not salivating.
Okay. I think I'm going to say it more.
Okay.
Okay.
So we actually have a guest today, and she is probably
A little
going to
surprise.
be on the podcast a lot. And she has some Would You Rather for us. So, Karah, I'm throwing it over to you.
Okay, so I'm Karah. I'm the managing editor of the Purr, and this is a flashback because I think it was last year or 2 years ago, we did a segment on our website where we asked a bunch of people some Would You Rather questions, and so I'm just going to ask you guys the same questions. First of all, would you rather find 100 cockroaches in your basement or one person?
Oh.
100 cockroaches.
Oh, but cockroaches are so hard to... Okay, but
Okay, but imagine what is
A
the
person would be
person.
so easy to get out of there.
What are they
No.
doing in my basement, though?
You just got to get 2 people.
Honestly, the cockroaches.
Yeah, because, okay, think about, like, exterminator, but who am I going to call to get the person out of my basement?
Oh, the police?
The police? Maybe call 911? I don't know the exterminator's number.
Okay, like, is the person just, like, living down there?
What
or
if
are they
the
gonna
person's
kidnap me?
dangerous?
Yeah, like, what weapons do they have at their disposal?
That's a great
Have
question.
they been paying rent? Like, will they pay rent to live down there? Because they can stay if they'll
Ooh,
pay me.
like an Airbnb?
Yes, I'll Airbnb out my basement.
What about for a dead person? Like, what if they're dead?
Whoa.
Whoa, I'm leaving the house then.
I think I'd move out.
I leave. I don't want anything to do with the dead body.
So you
This
guys
is
are
not
both-
a murder
You're saying
podcast.
cockroaches?
Yeah,
is your vote?
cockroaches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather break your cell phone or your leg?
Cell phone.
Cell phone.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah.
can replace the cell phone.
You
I
can.
mean,
Your leg grows back.
your leg grows back.
Yeah, I've
It
grown whole
fixes.
new legs before.
You can't. What do you mean you can't just cut off your limbs and grow them back? That's not normal.
What? You can't do that?
This is why we had that speaker yesterday. He was teaching us that important.
Don't- oh my gosh.
We can cut that.
No, but that was actually a really good speech.
Yeah.
I really and
A
yeah.
speech? Oh, yeah. I wasn't even there.
Yeah,
I
you
was,
didn't go.
Because I was sick. Well, I am sick, and so my voice might sound a little
Yeah,
freaky.
can you guys tell that I think we're all sick?
Yeah. We all have. We'll
I
sound
was the
better in a
OG.
couple weeks.
Now everyone's going like, oh no, I'm catching the sickness, but I was the first person. I invented being sick.
You
so.
invented being sick.
You
Yeah.
invented a new strain of the virus.
You're welcome, you guys. Third question. Would you rather have a reverse or fast forward button in your life?
Reverse.
Reverse.
Because I don't want to skip time.
That's a good point.
Like,
Yeah.
what if I miss a moment?
I feel like
Every
even-
moment is valuable.
I don't even want
Valuable.
to change anything. I just go back through and do everything the exact same.
Yeah, like reverse. Like,
What's it like not having regrets, Lainey?
I don't really
I have
regrets.
regrets, but I feel like they got me to where I am, so it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it's like there are bad things
This
that happen.
is a really helpful
There are
podcast.
bad
I
things-
feel like this is going to be a motivational. Like,
Yeah, there are
you
bad
can't
things.
change anything because he led you to where you are now.
Yeah, no, but that's like how I feel.
Yeah,
Like,
that's how I feel.
like bad things have happened to me. Obviously, bad things happen to everyone. But at
Time
some
for
point,
the trauma dump.
No, I was told not to trauma dump on the podcast. At least not yet. Maybe on the intro of podcast.
We're gonna
Once you
get
get to know us a
comfortable.
little
We're
better,
gonna get
we can
comfortable, and it's just
expose
gonna
all
be
of our
like, my
enemies.
dog died today.
This guy's like, guess what? My grandma's dead.
Oh. Okay, wait. Okay, fourth question. Wait, did you answer? Okay, you answered the question. Would you rather see the future or change the past?
Okay, that goes back to the same one.
Yeah.
No,
I think,
it's
I
different.
think these questions kind of repeated.
No, okay, this one's different. Let me explain why this one's different. Because fast forwarding, you can't fast forward back, but you don't know what you're gonna fast forward into. Like you could fast forward into your death. Into
Yeah,
like a car
I'd
crash.
rather
But
change
the other one you
something.
can see that you're going to die. You know, because everything comes back to death.
That was a little morbid.
Okay.
Moving on.
Would you rather have a longer lunch or a late start?
Longer lunch.
Longer lunch. I feel
Really?
like there's not enough time to like, even if you like want to go somewhere, there's not enough time to like get out and get back.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've gotten stuck in a line getting fast food or something, and then the bell rings. and
the
you're like,
bells ring, and we had to call Jitter's headquarters, and it was a
Yeah.
mess.
yeah, that was a little chaotic.
Fun times when that happened. I think Jitters hates us now.
Yeah, I think. I
Probably.
mean, I always thought they hated us.
Imagine getting a call from headquarters that two girls like don't know how to use your app.
Okay, but in our defense, it wasn't working on our phones.
Yeah,
You
it's
had
like
to go to like the.
well, also where else were we supposed to pick it up? Like when we pick up the pickup option, and we
Yeah,
clicked
yeah,
no.
yeah.
Like, it didn't tell us where to go.
Yeah, it didn't give us any instructions. It just said, wait 30 minutes. And then we waited 30 minutes and we're like, what do we do now? And so we called headquarters and we were like, what are we supposed to do? And they're like, we'll bring them to you personally. And we're like, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, these are some new questions. Would you rather shout all the time or only be able to whisper?
I shout all the time.
Dude,
already.
I shout all the time already.
This is not a would you rather. This is like reality.
If your guys' eardrums haven't broken by this point in the podcast.
I'm trying to like keep the mic back. Like
I know, because my voice is like echoing in here. Like, what?
I feel like it's just like yeah.
I wonder how that sounds on the recording.
Okay. Would you rather live in a world without music or a world without movies?
Without movies.
Without movies.
I can't.
Although I wouldn't be able to watch Twilight. Think about
What
a
if
world
they
without
made-
Twilight.
But you can read the Twilight books.
I have read them.
They're bad.
That's why they're great. They're so bad they're good.
Would you rather be on a dating show or a survival show?
Dating. I want to find the love of my life. And I think it'd be way funnier.
I'm not single.
To be okay.
Oh,
We get it.
You're gonna be stuck
Can
on
you
Survivor.
this is between
I'm
me and
stuck on
Karah right
Survivor.
now.
Yeah, this is not would you rather for you, Laini. This is
Sorry,
for me and McKinley.
I
Yeah.
Because I always want to be. I know they never like hire people like onto dating shows.
Dating shoes?
Dating shoes that are like normal, but I always want to be like the normal person on the show.
You
Yeah.
always need a straight man.
Like
you
I
always
want to
need-
be the straight
I
man.
mean, not like.
Don't say. Someone turn off her mic quick. Turn off her mic quick.
What I'm saying is, I mean, like you always need someone to like. Wait, you did turn off. wait, did you turn off my mic?
Yeah,
I can still hear
I
myself.
turned it back on.
Yeah, because you're so loud, it's echoing.
Oh.
I turned it back on. Don't worry.
Are we doing the next question now? We're just gonna.
Yeah,
skip
we're
that?
just gonna move on.
Okay. Would you rather wear the same color every day for a year or wear the same hairstyle forever?
Hairstyle. 'Cause
Hairstyle.
I like always do my hair the same if I'm gonna do my hair.
The
That's
only
so real.
the only time I ever change my hair is for sports, and I feel like that'd be really suck if I like had my hair.
I feel like every other day I have like my hair in a half up, half down ponytail. Like every other day.
And I really like my fashion. Like, okay, outfit of the day. You guys can't see what I'm wearing, but I'm wearing these really cute like striped pants right now.
I have
And
those, but they're
She's
shorts.
a fashion
These
legend.
absolute clumpers of shoes that look like grandma macro made them. And they also have like leather on them. They're wild, but I love them. And if you know me, you know what I'm talking about. But
Wearing
like
a Spider-Man
I
shirt.
literally need like a bunch of just. I love having a lot of clothes. Like I'm a maximalist in my
Me
clothes.
too.
I have a hard time with the minimalist clothing like movement. I need like I'll just find a piece and I'll be like I'll have
I'm
one
sorry.
shirt that goes with this.
I can't with the black leggings and the solid
Oh,
colored top.
No.
Like
yeah, that
all
was my
the-
fashion freshman year. I just always wore leggings and
That's
a
like the
plain top,
thing
and
right
it's
now.
so boring.
And it's like the exact same like exact same
I
top.
figured out the hack for fashion is I just steal my older sister's clothes. The amount of compliments I get on her clothes, I don't think I've gotten a single compliment for my own clothes. But I literally today I already got like 3 compliments on my shoes. They're not my shoes. They're my sister's shoes.
She just dresses.
But she's
better
in
than you,
college,
I
so
guess.
Yeah.
they're mine by default.
Like, and I'm not saying I'm gonna dress like Carlin because that's a little much.
Yeah.
Not to diss on Carlin's fashion.
No, Carlin's fashion slays.
Carlin's fashion slays, but it's not for me. Like I love wearing quirky, wild things, but too many quirky, wild things is just like too much.
It's
for
like
me.
the idea of like
Yeah.
I'd rather be weird than boring. Like, would you rather look like everyone and not have anyone know your name, or stand out as being the freak who wears like oversized jackets?
Yeah, like everyone knows who Carlin is.
Yeah, because he dresses funky.
Funky. Okay, next question.
Okay, would you rather lose your sense of taste or touch?
Ooh, why would you do
Oh.
that?
Okay, touch is so important though, but like taste,
Taste
is like
so important. You
taste
can have
is
a
like
lotus for a
I
year.
feel like taste is a want, but touch is a need.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'd rather have
I just
touch.
dropped bars,
Ooh,
guys.
That's gonna be my senior quote.
If you don't have
You
your
guys
sense
should-
of touch,
okay, guys,
like-
everyone in the comments, leave some ideas for my senior quote because I got no clue what to do.
Whatever gets most liked, you should pick.
Yeah, can you put like what the Sigma over it? No, I said Sigma! Someone censor that, please.
We'll bleep it out.
What?
We'll bleep it out, McKinley.
Put a bleep over that.
Wait. We can just do bleep sounds if you ever accidentally cuss. Just do a little.
Bleep, bleep, bleep. We need to get back on
We
track.
should do like the unnecessary censorship, you know? And,
Yeah,
like,
every word is
bleep
we
out.
censor, and so you guys think I'm cussing.
We
the whole
should
time.
do that for an episode.
that would be so
Okay, we should probably
Okay,
get
also,
back on track.
everyone comment any ideas you have for podcasts.
Anything you
For
want to
the
see,
future?
because we love
we-
yapping
we
and we'll
got-
do it.
An open mind.
Open hearts. This is a welcome space.
This is a
This
safe
is a
space.
safe space. for everyone's comments to be welcomed.
We will report you to admin.
Oh.
Not if you
We're
have an
snitching.
anonymous account, then we can't report you. So
We'll
just
block
make your
you.
account anonymous, and then you can say whatever you want.
Shoot, they got me on that one. Okay.
Okay, would you rather go back to your elementary school days or jump forward to retired life?
Elementary school.
Elementary school.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I can't imagine, like, retired life just sounds like...
Because retired
worst.
people never actually retire. They just keep working, but they
I feel
say
like
they're
you either
retired.
work
And
or
also,
you're
I
bored.
feel like I want to go take naps again.
That's a good point.
We should just
Snack
have
time?
one where we just nap on the podcast.
Yo, look at his
Grant has the clompers on. He put on the Joe Bengal
the
boots.
red hot pepper steppers.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh, are they working on the lip dub?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see that. Guys,
He's mewing, he's mewing.
Okay, what? Okay, Grant is mewing, and we can see the lip dub from here. It's going crazy. We'll report on it. I will on the social media. I'll post Lainey's story she wrote about the lip dub, and I'll share it. So follow us on Instagram.
Yes. We need a behind the scenes.
Yes. Okay. Follow us on Instagram. Maybe we'll post this photo of Grant that we're taking of him mewing in the.
Yeah,
Joe Bengal.
If we get 10 likes, then we'll post it.
10 likes. We'll post the photo of Grant mewing on the Instagram. We should try and have like a follower goal. Like we should get to like 300 followers. Or something. Like 1,000 followers.
Like, what's a good amount? That's
Okay,
reasonable.
I need to does CHS have a newspaper because I want to
No,
beat
they
them in
don't.
followers.
Well, we can beat them because they don't have an account.
We already beat CHS.
We're already better than CHS.
What is that?
Oh my gosh, the old Joe Bengal mask is terrifying.
Okay.
I thought the new one was
guys,
bad. I was like, the new one looks so...
It's
It's 12:18. We need more sustenance.
Okay.
in our podcast.
Would you rather
Wait,
be
wait,
10
what time
centimeters
does school
tall or
get
10
out
feet
today?
tall?
What time?
25.
Okay. Keep going.
Would
Wait,
you
what?
rather be 10 centimeters tall or 10 feet tall?
10 feet tall.
10 feet tall.
I've never been tall a day in my life.
10
I want to
centimeters, what if I get
experience
stepped
it.
on?
I get
a
stepped
good
on
point.
anyway.
Like, Karah would put me in her pocket,
okay.
and I would never be allowed to leave.
Yeah, that would smell so bad.
Yeah, it would be rancid. She would lose me. She would lose me in, like, a cloud of dust, and I would
but
roll
I'm
away.
actually really good at keeping track of things because I'm bad at keeping track of things.
You'll put me on your keychain.
Because I'm normally bad at keeping track of things, so I'm hyper aware of where I keep things.
ADHD, am I right?
Yeah, it's the ADHD. It's the Adderall. Would you rather
It's
be
the
the
Adderall.
plan maker of the group or the jokester? I am both.
Yeah, it depends on
Jokester.
the mood you're in.
Yeah,
I feel like
I can't plan.
depends on the friend group because I am very much like the Facebook mom of the group, or I'm the iPad kid.
I
It's
do
either way.
the
good
impulsive.
point.
Hey, let's hang out today.
See, I
Yeah.
hate that.
No, me too, because I'm like, most of the time I have plans. Like, I want to emotionally prepare for
But then
hanging out.
Karah also is impulsive because like
Yeah.
you realize you have free time and then you're like, oh,
I feel like with you, I've learned I just have to, like, plan things, and with I have to be spontaneous. Like, will not answer
yeah.
our friend. We are going to talk about so much.
We need to
the
censor.
inside joke
You
is
need
we
to,
talk about
you need
Ben
to
all
ask
the
him
time.
for
He is our...
permission.
Oh, yeah, we can bleep him out.
We'll bleep out the name so it sounds like a curse word.
No, but our friend, like, we literally yap about him so much.
Well, because he's like the third wheel to our triangle, and so it helps.
Third wheel to our triangle. That's a
Okay,
great
carry
point.
on.
Anyway, would you rather be
My mom's
someone-
picking me up soon. I can't.
Oh yeah, because your car's getting the AC fixed.
Yeah, it's been rough out here, and then I'm gonna have my AC ready for
I
the
have
winter.
to
You're
drive
gonna have
people
your heating
home.
break
They're gonna
for
hurt
this.
me.
Okay, we have 5 minutes.
Okay,
Go.
Would you rather be someone who compulsively laughs during sad moments or cries whenever someone makes a joke?
I compulsively laugh.
I compulsively
Which
anyway.
is both.
I'm bold. I will like die laughing at a joke like that is so stupid. Like I will be laughing for like
Mm.
10 minutes at a joke that I made to
No,
myself.
like I can't. Like I think that's how I cope. I just laugh.
No, but that's like I
That's
literally
so
joke
real.
about my trauma all the time.
Grant is staring at us. I think we're taking
He's
too
like,
long.
hurry
we're
up.
in trouble. We're in
He
trouble.
has to edit all of our like wackiness
Oh, that's true.
out,
He's
so-
gonna have to bleep name
Well, it's
out.
only like 30 minutes.
Do you want to ask like one more question?
Okay,
yeah,
and
one
then
more
we'll be
question.
done.
I have to pick one. Would you rather be surrounded by other people 75% of the time or alone 75% of the time?
I hate people.
It's essentially asking,
It depends.
are you an
It depends. It depends on
extrovert
what
or
people.
introvert?
What people? Is it like strangers?
Just people. It doesn't
Okay,
clarify.
I'd choose that one because there's loose clarification. Because I'd be around certain people that amount of
What
time.
is Grant doing?
I don't know.
I think he's trying to do
He's
a
doing
magic
magic.
trick.
I think he's getting bored. Okay, this is gonna be really crazy, I feel like, for people to hear, but like I do get tired being around people, and I love being around people. Like I love being in social situations and like going to games, but the idea of always being around people like 75% of the time is exhausting.
Yeah.
Like, so I need that time. Like, I do like being alone. I'm probably gonna go home today and play Sims and work on my schoolwork. Or I don't know what Karah's doing at her house.
Oh yeah, I'm throwing a rager at my house.
Can I come?
My parents are gone. Like, time to throw a party.
So I don't know what. I also have soccer today, so I don't know really what I'm doing. But I do need that like alone time where I value like having a time during the day to be alone.
I feel like everyone needs like their nonverbal time where they
Yeah.
just are on their Instagram.
Yeah, like everyone needs that. So I feel like I'd rather. But being alone is rough. But then again, like I can really like hype up and be around people the other 25% of the time.
Yeah,
not,
I feel like I'm either extremely introverted or extroverted. Like I need people next to me, or I need to be alone.
They call it like
no between.
omnivore or something when you're both.
Oh yeah.
Or
It's
something.
like 50% of the time.
Yeah,
it's ambivert.
Because I
Does
love being.
75%
The thing is, I love being around people, but they don't like recharge my social battery.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I like being around people, but people don't like being around me.
That's so real.
No, but I feel like I'm the same where it's like, basically what you were saying.
Yeah. So I would choose.
Outro now.
Okay, we're gonna do the
outro.
outro. Okay.
Bum bum
Dun 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 dun. Bum.
Thank you for listening to our yapping.
This is the first episode of the Purr Podcast. Tell us any ideas you have and
Leave some senior quotes for me.
Yeah.
Make sure to check in periodically. We're planning on publishing weekly.
Every
Friday.
Friday. Every Friday. Okay, so check in. Read up on the Bengals Purr website.
TheBengalsPurr.com.
Yeah, we're trying to go more website focused.
Check the Instagram.
Follow us
Check
on
the
Instagram.
McKinley is eating the Instagram account.
Yes,
she's
follow
eating
us
it up.
on Instagram. Like, we're trying to beat CHS in the amount of followers we have. So don't forget to follow us there. Check us out on the website and check back every Friday to see what we yap about next time.
All right. Bye, Bengals.
Bye, Bengals.
Bye, Bengals.